Good morning, world, and welcome to this wonderful, glorious morning here in Thurso. The sun is up, it's coming up over there, over the castle ruins. We're parked along the seafront. Wouldn't recommend it if you go to bed early, because the youngsters like to have a little speed around in their car. I don't know whether you can hear that, but this is what we do get sometimes. It doesn't happen every night, but some nights we get the boy racers having a little bit of fun outside, and they normally drive past and give us a little beep. A majority of the time they finish by about 11 o'clock at night and go home to bed, yeah. Can you hear that? But anyway, bless them, yes, they left. We had a good night's sleep. But today we are heading over that side, get the ferry over to Orkney Islands.
So sometimes when curiosity is your compass, is your motto, curiosity gets you in a little bit of doo-doo. We're taking this track just so we can do a bit of work really, with a nice view. There's a dead end. So if I've been working, we're going to spend the next 14 hours reversing back, try not to damage the van. There you go, Trucker Trev.
Morning guys. So here we are, we're actually in Kirkwall in the Orkneys. We come in at Stenness yesterday. I'm going to now head into the town and see what's about, and I'm going to take you with me. I have to say, it's probably one of the better towns I've been to whilst being in Scotland, for a smaller town in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's got a load of different shops, it's loads of coffee shops, free pubs, as far as I know, thus far, what I've counted. But yeah, pretty impressed with it so far. So the cathedral was founded in 1137 by Earl Roganvard, a nephew of St Magnus. When it was first built, the cathedral was still under Norwegian rule. However, Orkneys became part of Scotland in 1468, and a few years later the cathedral was given to the people of Kirkwall by the Scots King James III. A palace that was originally built here in the 1100s was actually quite small. In the 1600s, the Earl of Orkney decided they needed to make it bigger. So they made it bigger by keeping the existing building there and working around it, to make it more grandiose for the bishops that lived here.
So, day 536 of Dolphin Watch, and still no dolphins. Plenty of rocks which look like dolphins. And what's for dinner tonight, Lisa? What delights have you cooked up for us? Have you cooked it up for us?
Well, it's a mismatch.
Oh, a motorhome mismatch.
We've got some vegetables.
Oh.
We've got some spaghetti.
Oh.
And we've got some fish.
That sounds mildly weird.
Yeah, no, it will all come together once I'm done. Just bear with me. I'm the master chef of throwing things together. You
are the master chef. That's all we need to know. You are the master chef.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look forward to it.
A bit garlic thrown in, a bit of chilli.
I'll get a bit of garlic.
Yeah.
Life without garlic is, well,
life without garlic.
Life without garlic. Right, I'm back to watching the dolphins.
Good morning, you lovely peeps. So last night we went up to Skara Brae, which was the Neolithic settlement. However, it was closing, so we thought we'd leave it tonight and we'll go there today. So what we done is we drove further up along the road and we parked at Skara Brae beach car park. Well, I say that, the beach car park is just over there. However, we found a lovely little spot here, right on top of the beach. So here we have the Neolithic village of Skara Brae. It's over 5,000 years old, older than Stonehenge, the pyramids of Giza, and also the Great Wall of China, funny enough. Basically, people lived here between 3,100 to 2,500 BC. And these are the little houses that were built. This was discovered in 1850, and the only reason it was discovered because a great storm blew through, and originally this was all under sand dunes. So when the storm blew through, it blew off a lot of sand from the sand dunes, thus uncovering what we have here today. Got it to ourselves. It's taken me a while to get this recording, I will say, with loads of people in here. There we have the stone shelving and the pots. I'm not really sure there was any chimneys in here. If they weren't, because here was like the main hub of the building where you'd have your fire and that. I mean, you can just imagine the smoke and that would arise, and how smoky these buildings would have been back in the day.
Twats. Hurry up, it's all going.
I've got you.
You can't visit the Orkney Isles without going tomb raiding.
Widford Hill is a Neolithic chambered cairn and dates back to around 2000 BC. Managed to open the hatch and we can actually go inside, which is really cool. I've never actually been inside one of these, not properly. Down old Spenny goes. Oh, this is welcome. Wow. So we're inside the tomb. Oh my God, how claustrophobic would this be?
Back.
Oh, what a small roll. Standing here in front of another great site on the Orkney Islands, and it is Unstand Burial Mound. Now it was probably built around 5,300 years ago, and it was actually built by the local farmers to bury their dead. So we're going to go in and have a look. So just heading in through the little passageway. Oh! God's sake! We don't play those games, do we? So we are now at the Rena Earth House. Now this is what we've got to go down.
Am I going first?
So Spencer's going first, yeah.
Thanks. I always get to
I
go.
went first last
I
time.
always get to go first down
And
the dark place.
Ghoulies could have grabbed me legs and pulled me back in and all sorts.
How do I know I'm going to be safe and you're not going to shut this?
Oh, well, you just have to trust me. That's so cool. We love these little gaffs. There's a few of them about. You're either crawling through tunnels or climbing down ladders.
It's big enough for all three of us. The GoPro.
Mayshore Chambers tomb was originally built about 5,000 years ago, and it's probably the best preserved tomb in the northwest of Europe. So, and also the passageway into the tomb itself was actually built to align with the winter sun, the winter solace coming through it. It's all pretty interesting.
And as a great fighter, one of the best Vikings of his times, a very skilled warrior. At a certain point he had to do with another Viking which managed to kill the patrollers.
Oh, this is one of your favourite brocks, Luce?
Yeah, it's a brock, not a brooch. Brock of Gurness, I believe it's called. We are going into the brook.
Ah!
Oh, Christ, that's the second time you've done that!
I know.
Jesus, you dollop!
Crazy motherfucker.
We've decided to do a last minute, as per normal with us, trip over to the Isle of Hoy. Hit it!
So currently on the remote and beautiful island of Hoy. in the Orkneys, getting battered by the wind and rain. Population 419, one shot. Over bad weather gives us a good chance to catch up on some work. What do you think of the weather so far today, Lise?
Very windy, very chilly.
Windy. And to celebrate this fact, Lisa's gone full Arctic sitting indoors there.
Good morning, guys. Just going to attempt to step outside. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're actually at Brackwick and we've been here for a couple of nights now. And here, they're putting no disposal, camper van disposal, camper waste. And it's all free as well. And here's your little toilets. Oh, how cute are these? Oh, wow. I haven't been in here. So you've got your little sink. As I say, free for the night, or free for up to 7 nights, so you can't complain about that. But certainly worth a visit if you can get down here, hopefully when it's less windy. So we're heading up to the Old Man of Hoy. So we have made it to the Old Man of Hoy!
Hoi hoi!
Hoi hoi! Anyway, it's 449 feet, 137 metres, and it's one of the tallest stacks in the United Kingdom.
In fact, it is the tallest stack in the United Kingdom.
Oh, okay, okay.
Book of knowledge, me.
Anyway, in 1966, the first person to actually climb it was Sir Chris Bonington and his friends.
Come to Scotland, they said. It'll be nice, they said. Go on, girl, give it a tug, give it a tug. You're good at tugging. Go on, one fluck, that's it, good girl.
Well, that's picked up mental.
And it just says you can have a nice cup of hot chocolate now.
Cup of hot chocolate and a special treat.
Oh.
So you can't beat a cup of hot chocolate and a packet of yum-yums after a long day in the hills. So we are now back in Orkneys. Very sad to leave the island of Hoy, but unfortunately the winds were just mental. So anyway, we're parked up along the seafront in St Margaret's Hope and we're going out for some dinner. Woohoo! So we're in the Mariana and we've got our reading material for the evening. What the ladybird heard next. And the tales of Viking. Here we have dinner for the evening, and I've been looking forward to one of these and I've not been able to find one for a while. And we've got bloody lobster and all.
Fresh lobster, straight from the beach, straight from the boat. Got their own fishing boat. Seriously, they got their own fishing boat.
Yep.
Diving fishing boat.
Look at that.
Shop local.
I'm not even interested in the drinks tonight, it's just the lobster.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we'll do a cheers.
Always have a drink.
Cheers.
£15 for another one, so you'd be interested in that.
And heading to the standing stones of Stenness. But round here, everything's so close together and it's literally like a pop in, pop out. So you can get to see so much in one day. As long as you can take it all in, it's not a problem at all. Now the stones of Stenness that you can see in the background there are approximately 5,000 years old. They go back to date back to the Neolithic period. There used to be 12 stones and they were roughly 6 meters in height. So there is also a big possibility that they are the oldest stones in the British Isles. Now further back from there is also a farmhouse settlement that was also excavated in 1984, and there is again a possibility that the people who lived in that village were actually the ones that put the stones up in the first place.
The Orkney Islands also played a major role during both World Wars, with the British fleet being based at Skara Brae. The Isle of Hoy has a museum dedicated to this, and there is a poignant naval burial ground close by. On the mainland, there are remains of block ships, old boats sunk to prevent German submarines entering the harbour during World War I. There is also a memorial to Lord Kitchener and the 737 crew who lost their lives when HMS Hampshire hit a mine in 1916.
Well, unfortunately we have come to the
We've had an amazing 10 days, 5,000 years of British history, from the best preserved Neolithic village in Europe, through to the old man of Hyde behind us, and to the drama of the Second World War. It's been emotional, it's been amazing.
If you'd like to watch more of our motorhome adventures, please do like and subscribe.